Hey, how's it going, Bully Scholarship? We here. Welcome back for more Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. If you weren't here last time, we got our sort of puny army assembled, kind of like Pikmin simulation in Paper Mario. And now we are going to try to free the rest of the punies, because so far I believe we've only freed the Elder. But we do have the blue key right here, so now that we've got that, we should be able to get the rest of the punies. So let's head on back up here. Let's see, and then yep, that was where we fought over there. Sorry guys, it's been a little while since I've recorded this. I think I know what I'm doing still, but otherwise there'll be a few editing moments, but you shouldn't notice that. Did I get? Yep, I think there used to be a shine sprite back there, but we got that already. Or no, there was one on top of that. I did take care of that already, so let's head back over here. Today's episode, at any free time that we have, I'm going to talk some more about the Xbox One, yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much what I've been talking about every episode. But I've been having a really good experience with it. There's a few complaints, I guess I could say I had with it, but in general, it's been pretty solid. I've really enjoyed it. I especially, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's really hard to explain, but I like how I've been able to get a lot of games for it recently that I haven't had to pay full price for, and they're all like quality games too. Like, it's nice to have games like, oh, just recently I picked up Far Cry 4. I picked up Dragon Age Inquisition, which I honestly have not started yet. I just got that in the mail yesterday, but I picked up some great games with a lot of content, and a lot of fun stuff to do in them, for only 20 bucks, which is really nice, because, you know, a lot of times right when games come out, 60 bucks, that's a lot. So you can't really afford to have that many freaking games when you kind of first get a console. But since I waited about, I think I waited about a solid year and a half, 2 years, let's see, because it came out in November of 2014, and I guess I got it in, or no, I guess it came out in November of 2013, and I got it in the Christmas time of 2014, so I guess I got it about a year after it'd been out, but that's kind of when they start to do a little bit more deals, and I think it's worth waiting, usually, just so they get the bugs out. I haven't had any issues with it, at least major issues with it, but, you know, whatever. Patoonie, I'm back! We brought the key, we're opening the cell right freaking now. Wait, did I seriously lose a puny? Oh, whatever. I'll visit the... Oh, no, it's him. Never mind. Blue key. Alright. It's good to be playing Paper Mario again. I honestly really want to play the original now, which I think me and my friend are going to do maybe in a week or so. Big brother! Okay, enough of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged references. Little Patoonie, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? Nope, I'm fine. Thank heavens. Gee whiz! Hey, big brother, I have something for you. I meant to give this to you sooner, but, mushrooms are your favorite, aren't they, big brother? But, well, this one kind of got dried out. Oh, nasty. Big brother, it was icky, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Oh, no. Delicious. Very, very yummy. It reminds me of the hacker from Ed Bassmaster. He does great stuff. Big brother, you okay? Give me a hug, Patoonie. Hey, quit it, Punio. Punio? Probably Punio. Come on, don't get all mushy. Everyone's staring. Well, it was just a really sweet gesture, that's all. Aw, it was nothing. Neat. And after that very intimate moment, we are to 101 punies, just like Zoe's room in Zoe 101. If you get that reference, welcome to the club of awesome people. Anyway, let's rock and roll back towards that area where the other, well, where those like spiders were coming down, where we fought that first Jabby or whatever, Jabby fortress. Let's head on over towards, actually, no, we don't need that. We don't need that crap. That was for earlier. There is a different scale that we'll be using, but I always get mixed up in this place because every room looks the same, so I apologize if I'm not totally professional and knowing where absolutely everything is. I am not as familiar with this game as in with the original, although I do know this game pretty well, but I have to be honest with you guys, I definitely am better with the original, probably just because the original is my favorite game of all time, so you generally are pretty good with your favorite game of all time, hopefully, but I mean, if you're not, who cares. But anyway, let's move this over. But going back to the Xbox One, yeah, in general, I've just had a really good experience. It's been great to be able to have like I have like 8 or 9 games now, and most of the time, right when a console releases, you know, most of the games are gonna be $60, and all these titles have been pretty darn good. And the only one which honestly I haven't been crazy about, which really is kind of disappointing, is Forza Motorsport 5, which is kind of the game that I really was excited for, and that's why I really wanted to get an Xbox One, was for Forza, because I love Forza. But it turned out that that game wasn't that great. I guess it doesn't really feel like that big of a step from Forza 4 to 5. Like from 3 to 4, you know, 3 had the rewind, or I guess going from 2 to 3, 3 kind of had the rewinding features and just kind of a lot more cars, and just the graphics really stood out, kind of. Ah, balls, I should just kill these guys. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I just like blew half of the punies off the ledge. Let me just kill this guy. So yeah, 3 had like the rewind feature and kind of new tracks and piles of cars. Like, the game had so many cars you had to install a second disc just to cover all the cars, so that was pretty cool, I thought. Shoot. Well, whatever. Do you have anything? No. Of course not. Well, let's just slap them with this, I guess, for now. But, so yeah, that's what 3 had. 4 kind of had the Forza Vista feature. It had, kind of, I don't know if it had more, probably had even more cars. It had some of the fantasy tracks, you know, one that wasn't even real. But Forza Vista was kind of the really big thing. You know, you can go inside the car and listen to Jeremy Clarkson's amazing Morgan Freeman British voice, basically, talk about cars and engines and how wonderful they are, pretty much. So that was really cool. But 5, I guess, didn't really have anything that so far has stood out to me. I just lent it to my friend tonight, so I'm curious to see what he thinks of it when he gets around to trying it out. But it just, I don't know, it just doesn't blow me away. But the thing is, I'm also have great grammar right there, man. I also have Forza Horizon 2, which, if you haven't played it, absolutely check that game out. If I could describe that game with one word, it would be freedom. It's just big, it's open, it's beautiful. So there's a lot of cars still. I mean, it's not as many cars, I'm guessing, as, you know, the regular main series games have. But in general, oh my goodness, the game is so much fun, and I actually think it's a lot better than... I think it's a lot better than any of the other Forza games I've played, to be quite honest. It's so freaking fun and just so good. If you like sweet, cool techno electronic music mixed with open world and cars, like, go for it. It is so much fun. Oh shoot. Of course. Oh, dang it. Why was Flurry the default thing? Dang it. Mario, you clown. Oh well. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was easy enough. So yeah, if you like freedom, and you like cars, you like open world, and you like just gorgeous graphics and fun music, and just kind of more arcadey, kind of Need for Speed style racing, absolutely check out Forza Horizon 2. It's so much fun. Oh, yes, that's what I needed. That is totally what I needed. Now I can use Sweet Treat, hopefully, just to heal myself up a bit. There we go. So yeah, definitely check out Forza Horizon 2. Lots of fun, lots of content, just a really good game. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That you know, Forza Horizon 2 is kind of the next gen racing game that you'd be looking for. I felt like just stood out to me a lot more. Had a lot more features, a lot more cool things than Forza Motorsport 5. And like when you try to play 5, it just feels so much more constrained. Like, just the way how the cars feel. Obviously, it's more simulation-like, so yeah, it's probably going to be a lot more realistic. but it just feels so much held back compared to when you have the freedom in Forza Horizon 2, where you can just drive around the map and just do whatever the crap you want, you know, just drive like a maniac, that kind of thing. So, I don't know. It's just... And then all the individual challenges and stuff like that. It's just so freaking cool, I think. What do we want? I think we're gonna go for flower points. Maybe that wasn't a good choice, but for now I think flower points are what we're gonna make the most use out of. Oh, cool, I fell down here. How convenient. Anyway, let's head on back over this way. And some of my punies are probably, hopefully, still up here. Because we're missing 10. Yep, there they are. I think there's only one spider. If there's another one, I'll just have to kill it. Sweet. Only one. Perfect. Alright, now we're back to 101. So let's go tickle some jobbies. But, yeah, so that game, absolutely check it out. Now, what I've heard is that the 360 version is not that great. I'm talking about the Xbox One version. That, I believe, is the definitive version. It did come out for 360, but I've heard that it's kind of limited, and some things are changed kind of for the worse more on that game, so I wouldn't recommend it necessarily for 360, but, I mean, I guess if you got a good deal on it, maybe give it a try, but Xbox One version is definitely the definitive version from what I've heard. And from what I've played, I've enjoyed the heck out of it. Also, Storm Island DLC for it is fantastic. Check that out as well, especially when it's on sale. I got mine for 10 bucks. It's normally retails for 20, which is kind of pricey, but I had a lot of fun with it. Honestly, one of the coolest DLCs I've ever tried, so really good stuff there. If you like kind of off-road redneck racing with like trucks and crap, it's amazing. Alright, let's see what's shaking back here. Ooh, Leviosa. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna cut this. Alright. Anyway, let's head on over here. I don't think putting our orb in here will do anything right now. We're gonna have to wait till later before we can do that. So anyway, let's continue on this way. And we're gonna kill this bunghole. Alrighty, there we go. Free money for everybody, just like in SpongeBob. Anyway, let's move on over here. And I believe there's going to be a very convenient place to slap our puny orb. You placed the puny orb. Oh. Well, that was neat. What? What just, like, happened? I love that laugh. Man, you guys are dense. Brilliant little trap, huh? Boy, did you bite on it. I saw you sticking that silly stone on the pedestal, so I made a fake one. Awesome. I mean, I knew it was great, but seeing you fall for it really makes me a warm fuzzy. Wait, makes... I must have read that wrong. That's just weird. Talk about complete idiots. You guys are so dumb it hurts. Anyway, with you fools out of the picture, I could take my time hunting the crystal star. Okay, butthead. Have a wonderful time. Mario, what do we do? We have to, like, find a way out of here. But what can we do? Oh, you can't do it. Actually, I'm gonna take the puny orb because there's no point. Actually, you guys can't do anything, but see you later, alligators. Mario, think of something. I'm counting on you. Okay, see ya, Flurry. Just kidding. Ooh, okay. Look at that. That reminds me of something else that we saw in the previous episode. Pardon me a moment. Don't these odd columns look somewhat familiar? Yes, they do. Sun, moon, puny star. I will remember that. Oh, my. I feel a might swoon. Oh, what was that, I wonder? It was your face. And nothing. Okay, now let's head on over to that battleground from where we fought just the 10 jabbies earlier. So yeah, moving back to the Xbox One topic, some of the other games I've recently acquired are Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, which I haven't really played much either, just because I just got it, and I've been working through Forza Horizon and Far Cry 4, which I just started. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I just started it, barely got into it, but it was really fun from what I played. Other games, The Witcher, absolutely check it out. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's very mature. consider that. But it's a great game if you love medieval fantasy RPGs. It's beautiful, it's challenging, but it is fantastic. I also grabbed Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin Edition, which is basically Dark Souls 2 with all the DLC. Looks great. I think it runs at 60 frames per second, but it looks beautiful. Really fun if you like Dark Souls. Yeah. That's all I think I've picked up. Let's see. It was Sun, Moon, Puny Star, I believe. I hope it is. Puny. Yay! My memory works still. But, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I recently picked up that I haven't really talked about. But, yeah, I think that's about it. Far Cry 4 is really fun. Like I said, open world games are becoming more and more common now, but yeah, it's a really great one. I guess then there's also Assassin's Creed Unity and stuff, but we'll talk about yeah. Anyway, so here's the Super Boots. Really good stuff here, and now we actually get our very first sort of tutorial. Hey there, I'm Toadette. Congratulations on getting the Super Boots. These cool kicks power up jump attacks. Oh, yeah they do. And you'll be able to use a new technique, so practice it, okay? If you press A at the right moment when jumping, you'll do a spin jump. Timing is everything. Press A at mid-jump. Woo! Basically just like in the first game in Chapter 3 where we got the Super Boots. That was perfect. One more time! Nah, I got it. So you mastered the spin jump. Cool. Oh, look at that! I've only seen like 6 of these so far in this area, so I'm sure they won't have any purpose in this chapter. So, anyway, let's head on back. Now we got that. And we have access to a very convenient one right here to try out our skills. And over here, let me switch to Coops. Whoops. I always forget which button does what, even though I think it does show me if I press with the Z button. There it is. So left is for party. Good to know. Anyway, we can grab the charge badge, which is actually a really good badge. So I might consider slapping that on later on. I'll have to look at my badges sometime off screen and come up with a configuration that makes me happy. There we go. There's another shine sprite. Man, there's a lot of shine sprites in this chapter. And I think that's everything. Yeah, I don't think they'd hide 3 items in here. Really doubt it. If they did, well, I guess we'll have to come back for it. Anyway, now we're back up here. And now that we have that, let's head on back over towards where the Punies are being held hostage. But yeah, Far Cry 4, really cool, really beautiful. If you don't know what it is, basically it's a first-person shooter, open-world game. I mean, yeah, that's really all you can say. Open-world, first-person shooter with missions and a story and stuff like that. Like the Assassin's Creed titles, big open world map. Well, I guess not like all the Assassin's Creed games, but like a Black Flag. A lot of things to collect on the map. There's treasure and there's things to destroy and all that. A lot of big collectathon, like a lot of open world games tend to be now. But yeah, it's really fun. It's really pretty. Definitely recommend checking it out. There's access to a place that we won't be going quite yet, but pretty soon. And let's go on in over here. And actually, we're going to want to use the Puny Orb just to gather our Punies. And then we're going to smash this. You did it! Yes, yes, now we can get out of here. Indeed. Let's just do that. And sometimes it takes a little bit of work just to get all those guys to go down the hole and just accept their fate. Okay, come on. Hey, dude, what you doing over there? There we go. Sometimes I guess you don't always need the yeah, you kind of do. Okay. Come on. Work with me, man. Come on. 2 more. You guys can do this. I believe in you. There we go. Okay. Let's drop on down here. Alright. And now that we have that, we are out of the cage. And let's head back up. And back over this direction. See, we know what we're doing. We totally know, and I am totally ready to be done. I've been in this chapter for so long. I'm ready for the third chapter, because the third one is one of my favorites. It's kind of a fan favorite, Chapter 3 in this game. If you haven't played it before, you're in for a treat. It's a really fun one. It's really, really unique, so they did a good job with that. And once again, blow them down the hole. I guess that works too. That was a more efficient way to do it. Alright, let's do that. Drop down here. And let's head on down this pipe. And I think we left a puny, but I honestly... Oh, shoot. No, I probably do have to care. Nope, I guess we're good. Yeah, we'll cut this. Alright. Oh, cool. Free fire flower. Anyway, let's proceed onwards. But, yeah. I'm not crazy about first-person shooters. Like, not, like, crazy about them. Some of them are good, some of them not so good. But, yeah, Far Cry 4 is a lot of fun. A lot of different guns to choose from, customize them. It's more of a single-player focused game rather than a multiplayer, which is what I prefer for a shooter. I'm just not crazy about, you know, where it's just 90% of the work is put into the multiplayer and nothing is put into the single player. I've just never been a fan of that. Very nice. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to ditch the punies here for a moment. See you guys. Let's see what this does. This should take us up here. Excellent. Now, we're going to need cubes here, I believe, because then we can do that. Oh, this is witty. Oh, shoot. Hang on, let me just park him over there, do that. Bam! There we go. I believe there's going to be some bad... Oh, okay. Maybe it's just that shine sprite there that I'm thinking of. That's probably the only thing really down here. Anyway, that'll get filled up so we can reach that now. I don't think there's... Oh, there is a chest. There's a badge, I think, I guess. Shrink Stomp. Very nice. And anything else? Nope. Oh, Dizzy Dial. Yeah, I never really used Dizzy Dial. Oh, I never really used Dizzy Dials, even in the originals. Now, where the heck... Where does this lead? That I am curious about. Oh. Wow, that fire flower really came in handy there. Yeah, I forgot that led us right up top here. I guess I forgot that those guys only have 3 HP each, so that worked out wonderfully. Anyway, I guess let's go back this way. I didn't... Oh, yeah, the water was sitting up here, that's why. There we go. Hello. Let's, Oh, I really can't die right now because Beauties, quit blocking the floor. There we go. We must have some more of them up here. I'll go grab them. Oh yeah, they're just waiting for me to party. Alright, so now we got that. Now let's head on over here. I'm gonna grab this shine sprite. There we go. Perfect. And let's head on down here. So this is where we initially wanted to go. We just had to make that bridge for the punies. Okay. Now, slap this thing in here. Very nice. We have all the punies, so it is important that you do keep track of them. Obviously, you can have the elder person call them or whatever, but it's nice to not have to run back and forth. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to cut this episode. Kind of have the boss battle coming up here. Spoiler alert. Yeah, but it's kind of obvious. So, yep. I'm going to heal up because I have money. And we're going to hit this save block. And guys, I thank you all for watching. Hopefully next time we can finish up this chapter. We'll face the boss. And then look at some of the kind of new things that we're going to be able to do after this chapter and in between chapter 3. And then we'll get on with chapter 3. So anyway, guys, it's been Boys Call Shibuya. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, guys, keep gaming. Peace out.